Hey, how's it going, guys? Agent Rune here, back with another Borderlands 3 build video, and today I will be going over the 2023 build refresh of Double Launcher Zane. This is a Launcher Zane build focused on swapping between the Hive and Plague Bearer, while also getting good damage from your clone. Nothing has really changed since last build video, but I wanted to just kind of update it to more recent, just so people kind of know that this is still viable. And Borderlands 3 has kind of like stopped support for a while, just kind of like redoing all of my builds. This is a very fast clearing build as well as super strong and great bossing. The save file can be found in my Discord link down below, and if you enjoyed this build, make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, and for the gear here, we have the Plague Bearer. This is one of our mobbing weapons. Just kind of shoot it and it'll auto-target, just shoot it in the air. You also want to shoot it at your feet so you can absorb the revolter shots, just making it so you have infinite ammo. And then we have the Hive. This is another one you want to swap to, as it also just auto-targets. You can just place this anywhere and it'll start hitting enemies, where Plague Bearer you can have to shoot in a direction as it goes forward while Hive stays in place. And then we have Kick Charger. This is our bossing weapon, just element match and just kind of like one-shot everything. And then we have a Sandhawk. This is just kind of like the go-to for clone weapons. You can use other clone weapons. Plasma Coil is a really good one as well, that's commonly used. And you'll see that all of these have ASC Splash. That's what you're going to want for the Anointment. Then we have a Revolter. You want to go for absorb parts. You want to be able to absorb the shots to regain ammo, so you don't have to use Cut Purse, which means we can increase our damage more. Just a really good shield as well, as you gain increased shock damage and fire rate, and also this buffs the clone a lot, as clone, when their shield breaks, gets the shock damage and the fire rate on its own. We want action skill start so we can proc that for ourselves just all the time. Then we use an anti-freeze, as this is what we're using for our get more damage from violent momentum. Just, you're going to be sliding and shooting a bunch, so while you're sliding you're getting a lot of violent momentum, keeping this here. And then if you do get crowd, you also don't go as slow. The damage you get from while airborne or sliding does not matter at all. It's just gun damage, which is added at the violent momentum, which just means it's like nothing. I like going splash radius, heavy weapon damage, and weapon charge speed. Splash damage is also a really good one. I just like the weapon charge speed, as it feels really good for Plague Bearer, but splash damage here is optimal. Then we go in It's Piss. Any grenade will work with an ASC. It doesn't really matter. I use ASC Shock here, but you could just use like ASC Rad. Yeah, I have one here. AC Rad also works. Just get those rad explosions. Be very, very nice. Its Piss will debuff. Clone will throw them out from time to time. You'll throw them out sometimes, not too often. But it's just really good to have. But mainly you just want to look for any grenade with ASC Rad, or just any ASC element you need. You could get it low. Low level one will be really nice, just so it can't hurt you, which is very important. And then we have a Toboggan, as this gives 100% amp damage, which is just all amp is multiplicative with each other, and of course everything else. So it's just really good to have. You just slide and shoot, and you can slide while shooting, or slide and then just be moving around shooting. Doesn't really matter. I go heavy weapon damage, axis gold cooldown rate, and area damage. You really just need heavy damage and area damage, and then either action skill cooldown rate or move speed. It doesn't matter too much. It's not that impactful. Move speed does make it harder to start the slide in the startup, so that's why I don't really like getting move speed here. And then for the skill tree, we'll start in blue tree. Basic blue tree, getting cold or violent momentum, violent speed. Cold bore is really good for that bonus cryo, and also the swap speed, since we're swapping weapons a lot. Cool Hand for when we do have to reload, also just because violence is useless here. We're not using Drone. Salvation, just always need 1 point. Seeing red activating kill skills, playing dirty for that extra projectile. We should always have this up. There's no reason we aren't having this up, so we're always having 2 shots. Good misfortune for getting back our action skill up, and then Dust Falls Close. Then we have the basic red tree going down here. Basic stuff, increased time, duct tape mod, so when we shoot ourselves, we're not taking huge damage from our splash. You still get the dot damage, but the dot from Plague Bear is not strong enough to really matter. All this is pretty basic. Trick of the Light, just because we're using clone, we should be aggroed less, so we should be able to get this. But if you do shoot yourself, you count as not being aggroed to yourself, so you will get Trick of the Light bonus, which means you will cryo yourself. Because we're using what is it? Antifreeze, it does matter less, but you still can't slide. So if you want to take this out, you could put it in like a ghost, or what I like to do is put it in duct tape mod. And then nothing in green tree, as we don't need it. And then for purple tree, we go deja vu, so if our launchers hit a crit, we gain back some ammo. Headsman's Hand, just for some extra crit damage for if we crit. Commitment for the cooldown, and the gun damage is nice for consistency. And then Fugitive, so we can sprint and shoot. And then, I don't know why I go Brain Drain here. I don't need to. I should be going Cold Shoulder here. And then we go No Way Out. Cold Shoulder, just because... Actually, I don't even need anything here. This can go. You just need No Way Out for the debuff. It does bring enemies in, which can sometimes be annoying, so you could just take no augments, but that's what I choose to do here. And then for the clone augments, I forgot to mention, we go Which One's Real, and then we go Doppelbanger. This is so we can reposition, and Which One's Real helps us get less aggroed, and clone is the one being aggroed. I hope you guys enjoyed this build video. It's really strong and fast clearing. One of my favorite Zane builds to run, as it just nukes everything, and it has an interesting gameplay loop to me. The save file will be in my Discord link down below, and make sure to like it and subscribe if you haven't. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Light that giant bastard up! Get a charge!